Meghan Markle released the first episode of her podcast series earlier this week, but readers will not be listening to it, a new poll has found. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, released the first episode of her high-anticipated podcast on Tuesday, August 23. The first episode in the Archetypes podcast series, titled The Misconceptions of Ambition with Serena Williams, saw Meghan speak to her tennis star friend about motherhood, pregnancy and connotations of ambition in women. During the hour-long episode, Meghan also interviewed Dr. Laura Kay and shared personal stories about her struggle with ambition. She also gave insight into her life as a new mother, including how Archie, now 3, escaped a fire during a royal tour South Africa in 2019. When Archetypes was initially announced, the podcast was said to investigate the labels that try to hold women back. In a promotional video, Meghan promised to be the real me while having intimate and candid conversations with friends, historians and experts. Archetypes is due to feature 12 episodes with Meghan talking to household names and experts about female stereotypes. In a poll that ran from 11 a.m. on Wednesday, August 24, to 10 a.m. on Friday, August 26, the source asked readers, "Will you be listening to Meghan Markle's podcast series?" A total of 15,493 people responded, with the overwhelming majority, 98%, 15,207 people, answering no, they would not be listening to Meghan's podcast. Just 2%, 230 people, said yes they would, and a further 56 people said they did not know. Hundreds of comments were left below the accompanying article as readers discussed the Duchess's latest venture. Most readers commented that they would not be listening to Archetypes, with one username let's just say writing, "Life is too short to listen." Username Napin Surrey said, "I have better things to do." Username Rothful wrote, "No, I certainly won't be listening to her." Another, username Wiser1 said, "Never in a decade of Sundays." And usernamed Mecklemil90Y said, "Not even if I were paid to." Others commented that they were cancelling their Spotify subscription as a result of Meghan's podcast. Username Swook2012 said, "No way, not wasting my time and have closed my account." While username Interested Reader said, "Not only will I not listen, I'm not renewing my Spotify subscription." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle signed a multi-year podcast partnership with Spotify after stepping down from their roles as senior working royals in 2020. On the other hand, Netflix demanding emergency meetings with Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, all hands on deck. Netflix executives have reportedly been locked in emergency meetings with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, following the public backlash. This revelation has been made in the entertainment newsletter The Anchor by an inside source. The insider began by explaining Netflix's requirements following Pearl's cancellation, as well as the dipping subscriber counts. According to the source, Harry and Meghan called an all-hands meeting. They were deeply concerned about the optics of this. Even Meghan wanted to talk to Ted Sarandos, co-CEO of Netflix, the source added before concluding. This claim comes shortly after royal commentator Daniela Elsa branded the couple completely unsuccessful in the US and argued that their novelty factor had worn off. Harry and Meghan might have titles and the Buckingham Palace Wi-Fi password, but that is not enough of a distinction for big companies to merely tip millions into their bank accounts for the chance to work with them. They have to actually do something to prove themselves, she admitted to news.com.au at the time. They can't just hope they can coast along on the whiff of a mothballed HRH here forevermore.